Yes guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another video. It's been a minute. The last one I made was the St. Lucia travel vlog, and that is simply because life has been moving quickly since that trip, and I am currently 8 weeks out from my next major running event. Now, also big news if you are unaware, I have gained sponsorship through a performance-based supplement company, which I'm super excited about. This is a company that is close to my heart because it was actually set up by one of my clients, and he built that company based off his own kind of fitness journey, and he's now supporting me with supplementation and everything that I need in preparation for my next event. So there has been another video kind of announcing that and announcing the event with more of a documentary style. Like, we're putting together a bit of a series here on YouTube to document the preparations for this event. So I'm just going to put some information here on where you can go and watch, you know, that particular video and understand a little bit more about my event that I'm taking on. But essentially, 8 weeks from now, I'm going to be competing in the Red On Backyard Ultra event, which again, if you don't know, is a 6.7K loop every hour on the hour until there's just one person left. Everybody else is classed as a DNF other than that one winner. And it is something that I'm excited for. I'm pretty nervous about, of course, because it is the unknown. This is my biggest challenge. This is me taking myself into places that I've never been before, and just something that I believe is this next stage in my journey that I really want to push with. And today, we've got a big day, something that I'm really excited about. Today, I'm heading over to Wolverhampton. I am meeting up with one of my clients and good friend, Liam, who is also preparing and training for his Backyard Ultra. I've been taking him through a full 16-week training plan for this particular event. And today, our worlds can merge together. He's training for his, I'm also building up my running volume in preparation for mine, and he's essentially putting on a bit of an event at his house with, you know, friends, myself, all coming together so that he can again simulate what things are going to happen on his particular race day. So I'm going over, offering my support, and hopefully get a few laps of my own done as well, which I'm excited for. It's going to be, you know, a great day. I'm going to take you along for the journey, and I'm just going to show you everything that I can show you throughout the day. Don't know how the video is going to go. Don't really care. The main thing is we're going to document it. We're going to have some fun and yeah, just put ourselves through our paces. So before I jump in the car and head out, I just wanted to show you quickly the fuel sources that I'm going to be using to practice with today. And it is really important when you're training for events that you do start practicing with the things that you're going to be consuming throughout the event itself. So I've got a mix of solid food today. I've got some gels, and I've also got some liquids and electrolytes that I want to just kind of play around with and understand how my body responds to that. So in terms of solid food, we've got bananas, again, really simple carbs, just easy, and again, can understand how they settle on the stomach. We've got some Nature Valley kind of cereal bars, so again, just really quick, digestible carbs. I've also got for at some point a full meal. So in here, I've got 150 gram of white rice. I've got some beef mince, courgette, and peppers. In terms of gels, so I'm using a new gel today. I've got these Cadence gels, which I believe are 24 grams. But again, supposed to be really good in terms of not being sweet and not having, you know, some of the nastiness in there that can upset the stomach. Also, I've got 2 bottles. So in this one right here, I have got some electrolytes, some creatine, some vitamin C powder as well for my immune system. This one's just going to be a bottle that I fill up with powdered carbohydrates when I actually get to Liam's house. And then also I've just got 2 cans of the ready to drink Cadence electrolytes. Also, I will be taking in a second my Tora Lactate Buffer supplement. So again, this really helps with my performance, really helps with my recovery as well. And then outside of that, there's only one last thing that we can include in this, which is gonna come at the very end of how many laps I complete, and that is the chocolate yazoo. Really helps get the carbs back in, some protein, and just a nice little treat to look forward to, obviously, when we finish. So that's kind of today's fuel that I'm taking. There may also be a few bits at Liam's as well that I might consume in terms of bagels, jam, honey, and just whatever else, but I'll show you that when I show you. So plan is now to get ready and get on the road to Wolverhampton. So I'll see you when we get there. Let's go. Yes guys, so just wanted to talk a little bit about the approach to like this kind of practice and of course the event itself. So it is every hour on the hour. We're aiming to do 6.7 kilometers worth of running. So the kind of target that we're looking for when it comes to this is getting one loop done around 45 to 48 minutes and just trying to maintain that average pace through each loop. Now, obviously, as you get deeper into the event and fatigue really starts to play a big part in this, then of course those margins are going to get, you know, a lot smaller. But during those kind of breaks that you have between loops, it's all about, again, getting in the fuel, carbs, water, everything that you need in that regard, maybe going to the bathroom, and of course trying to get a little bit of blood back into the legs and taking a short rest. So it's all about kind of just setting yourself up for that. Now, for my personal event, I don't have, you know, any idea how long I'm going to be able to be out there for. It is literally all just a mind game when it comes to something like this. I have a specific goal in mind that I'd like to achieve on the day, but we've just got to take it loop by loop. So today is really a good opportunity for me to also get like some volume in my legs. Like I said, we're 8 weeks out from the event now, and I have been averaging about 22 kilometers worth of running per week so far over the first 4 weeks of this specific prep. Now, I have been prepping for this event for over 8 months, and it's just a case of like actually now getting in the miles, getting in the volume in the legs that I need to be, whilst also managing my injury and just making sure that I don't do myself a disservice. So I've not done any major long runs as it stands right now. I think about 13K has been the highest. So today is just an opportunity to just rip off the proverbial band-aid around the injury. Things are feeling good, but it's just a case of now, okay, let's get a bit of mileage into these legs and see where we're at 8 weeks from the event itself. Because my training over the coming weeks now is really going to start to increase in terms of volume. So I've been doing, like I said, 22 kilometers worth of running a week. Also, I have been doing about 4 hours, 4.5 hours per week on the bike as well. So cross training with some cycling and some running just to get the legs and get my fitness into a really solid place, which I'm actually happy with. So today it's just about bringing everything together, having some fun, getting those foundations and putting things into real good practice. So yeah, on the road, Wolverhampton, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Really slow. Fucking tough first round.
Lap number 1, guys, and already going the wrong way. That's what happens when you run in areas that you don't normally run in. But here we are, lap number 1 of the day. Gonna see how many of these we can get, but we've got beautiful conditions already, which is great. So yeah, let's get into it. So guys, coming in for lap number 1 done. The route is actually 7k in total, and we just got that done in 44 minutes. So pretty happy with that.
16-minute rest stop now to refuel, and then we go again. Nature Valley going in after lap number 1. So yeah, really happy with that one. Good split, good time, and distance slightly more than the 6.7, but we'll take that. Go boys.
And just chill.
Lap number 2 underway. Pacing well.
Load of beers, just
Trying to keep our average pace to 6:20, 6:25. A little bit quick at this moment in time, but we're doing all right. It's very warm out as well, so you make sure we're getting those salts in, electrolytes. Be tops off soon, I reckon. Lap 3 maybe. Let's go.
My mate's doing a full, and like I've just seen in Strava, and it's just insane. He works for a bank as well, so he works for like 8 o'clock every night, and then he's got to go.
Lap number 2 done, just under 44. Liam, how you feeling?
Piece of piss, mate.
Piece of piss, apparently. But no, we're 1 hour 27.
Maybe film that section again in 10 hours time. When I'm crying and going, fuck this shit, it's crap.
Yeah, when his head's gone, we'll see what he's saying. But yeah, 1 hour 27 on feet so far with an average pace of 6:16. So we're doing all right. Defo ready for some level of food now before we hit lap number 3. To lap 3 now. Once we get this one done, we're heading into half marathon territory. So that's definitely areas in terms of distance that I've not been in for a long time, especially in like a single day's worth of running. So I'll be pretty happy with that when we get there, and we'll just see how the body's feeling in terms of how much more we'll push it this week, because again I am very cautious of how it's feeling and making sure we don't have any flare-ups or niggle the injury even more. So yeah, on our way back down midway through lap 3. Lap number 3 in the books. We're feeling good, we're feeling strong. I think that one was a little bit quicker, about 43 minutes I think. So yeah, we're doing all right. Just coming up to half marathon distance now, 21 k's worth of running, which I'm buzzing with already. So yeah, solid one in the books, but definitely need some fluids now. It's getting warm out here.
Down now.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? I feel like next time if I come back and sit down.
Lap number 4 done. We went out a little bit slower on that one, which felt nicer. As you can see, tops off because this weather now is glorious. Perfect temperatures for running. So yeah, we're feeling good. We've done 28 k's worth of running, just under 3 hours on feet. So yeah, might have a rest on this next one just to allow the body to settle down, and then go back out in a little while, but we'll see. Time for some carbs.
We also need to prepare your brain, so we need to start preparing.
So guys, currently deep into lap 5. We've just done 29 k's worth of running. Legs are still feeling pretty solid, I would say. Had a bit of a refresh with some bagel and banana. Just currently waiting to cross a road now. So a nice little rest period. But yeah, bagel and banana at the last interval. Feels like rocket fuel at this point. So yeah, feeling good. Long uphill. Keep getting after it. So guys, lap number 5 done. That is 35k in the bag in 3 hours and 39 minutes, I believe. And I'm not gonna lie, that is me tapping out of this, because yeah, my toes are in absolute agony. Just the sheer hills on that run made it super difficult, and obviously your foot sliding and hitting the front of that shoe, yeah, there's no more in my tank. But to be honest with you, first long run, long distance back in a long time, and to get like 35k's worth of running on the board, I am absolutely buzzing with that. So it gives me a bit of understanding where my body's at. Hamstrings are pretty sore right now, but certainly in the feet, I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board with that one and try and get that right. But yeah, 35k, feeling good. Time to get some food, get the feet up for an hour or so now, and yeah, just decompress after that one. Let's go. Yes guys, so it is an hour or so into the future. We've just had some food and kind of refueled after that training run. It was a big session today. Like I said, super happy with how the body's responded, and of course the distance that we got into the legs today. So yeah, it's given me a lot of confidence going into the next 8 weeks of this training block. So the only thing left for us to do now is make the 1.5 hour journey back to Bolton and just chill for the rest of the evening. So I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to wrap the video up there. So if you have got any value, if you've enjoyed today's first lap training video, I will make a couple of more of these day in the life vlogs as I go through this training block, as well as the main series that we're documenting on YouTube with Tora as well. So keep your eye out on that. Make sure you go and subscribe to their channel so you can also see these videos when they get uploaded. And yeah, one last thing, do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel because it really helps me out, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.